pretty bad. But I think we finally got something. So as always, wait for the chat to go and say hello. Dog is hanging out. We're at Lake Sylvan Beach, beautiful area. We got some live music. Maybe I'll dance a little bit later if they end up performing. Kind of amusement area around here. My reception's been bad as of late, but I think we're all right now. I think last time I was getting in the car and we're all, oh, hey, all right, cool. We got one person watching. One is better than none. But I don't know what else. What is there to talk about? I suppose all the DOA drama. Got some cool live music. They're practicing. But yeah, I'll be there for Mindy's on the 29th of August. We're slowly making our way west. We're going to be in Syracuse just for a night and then out in Buffalo. So I think the dog will like Buffalo quite a bit. All right, cool. I got 14 people watching. Nobody's yet. I hope I can read the chat. I hope the reception's good enough. Hey, Trojan Horse. I'd like to think so. Hello, Dodge. I don't know what you'd like to think, but I'll accept it nonetheless. That works. But yeah, so I'll be there for Minty, DOA again, rundown of that. We never know the real answer of why he decided to disconnect with his attorney. All you could gather is information that he said that he implied. His story was that the lawyer wanted a bunch of continuances, which if I were the lawyer, I would try to get continuances too. Some people think the lawyer didn't want to deal DOA. I wouldn't be surprised by that too, because if he really thought this is a slam dunk case and he gets impressed with it, and you find that your client is manageable to work with, it actually helps in his own defense, then you do it, and you probably there's a lot of creative ways, right? But it's purely speculation. DOA is a fraud. Correction, September 23rd. Yes, but remember, guys, it's just going to be continuance after continuance after continuance. So an actual trial will be minimum 2026. Minimum. Hey, Gentle Leon, nice to have you. Yeah, I think at a bare minimum, it's going to be 26. So I just have to figure out where I want to go out to, what's worth investing in, what's worth not. Again, as I expressed last time, I'm sure I have similar sentiments that his attorney has, which is he's just not an ideal poster child, right? But yes, the 26th is the next day. It'll be interesting to see. There is a bail modification hearing, and it'll be interesting to see who has the upper hand in terms of what might happen at the bail modification hearing. You just drink it. You can just drink it. You can just drink it. Look, right here. There you go. There's a whole beach that you were just in. We could go back there too. How you doing? Trying to find a spot. You're just barking up the wrong tree at the moment, my friend. Dodge, who gave you the info on Snotty's last court hearing? I think people could deduct who gave me the info, but I'm not going to divulge that. But I will say that a portion of the info, a big portion, just came from DOA's own telling. Another portion came from Becky's. Becky's is not very efficient at getting to the point, regrettably. Nothing wrong with that. Everybody has their own style. Becky was a source. DOA was those were the two major sources, to be frank. There's another one that I don't want to reveal, but some people have guessed it and have been correct about that. A lot of wind noise. Yeah, can you not hear me? Shit. Well, we're on a lake. Here, right here, look. Look, you just go in. There you go. You just go in. See, shallow. I'm wondering how many other states have this ridiculous amount of continuance leeway. I mean, California is unique for that, right? Because it's always give the benefit of the doubt to the perpetrator, right? To the person on trial. And that's an important thing to do, right? You don't want to get railroaded by the legal system. You want time to prepare your defense. I mean, that should be your right. But yeah, I mean, look, listen, if you were in Arkansas or something, there would have been a trial 2 weeks ago. But this is California, and the continuances will be endless. Because all it takes is for one side to want it, right? It's not that both sides have to consent to it at all. So it is unique. I understand DOA's frustration in some regard, but the more time you have to prepare your defense, the better, in my opinion. Are you going to swim? I swam earlier. I might swim again. Put a 1 in the chat if you want to watch me swim. But I can swim yet again. I pray that everyone who voted Trump gets sent to CCON without due process. Word. You're sure that from dogs and trains don't lakes have a lot of bacteria? Yeah, I mean, he's taking a drink in the Hudson River. He's taking a drink in downtown Cleveland, the Great Lakes in downtown Cleveland. He's taking a drink in the Great Lake in Chicago. He's had disgusting sewer water, and he's been fine. Because I found him off the street, so I think he has a pretty good immune system. But when I was a kid, I used to swim in the Hudson River and the East River all the time. And I would get rashes sometimes, but that's the worst of it. People overblow the amount of damage that lake really cause. You know, it's a lot of hyperbole. The worst that you're going to get is a pretty bad rash, which I've got, but that's about it. Hi, everyone. Love and blessings. Thank you, Jory's Game Bites. That pig kind of looks like a dog. Word. Bobby Barr getting sick and dying. I don't know who that is. Can you drink his water? They're telling people prayers. What? You should be careful with your dog in that water. Fair. Ew, are you sure? All right, we were talking about the water. Trixie. How you doing? Gotta love your tricks. I mean, this is pretty clean, guys. This is a very big lake. Get at me. Dog Ozempic. Nah, you know what? He eats well. Rude. People fat shaming my dog. I'm gonna sue all of you for discrimination. For weightism. Body negativity. Y'all body shaming my dog, guys. Not cool. Hi from Texas. Hey, Valley Vince. We're way up north. We're in central New York. The middle of New York. New York City is at the end of New York, and the southern end, we're right in smack dab in the middle. New York is almost as big as Texas. People just don't realize that. Dodge, did you catch... No, I didn't catch Boss Talks last night. I was so high when I went on Boss Talks at like 3 in the morning. We were like, you should go on Boss Talks. And I'm like, I'm too high, but I still went on Boss Talks. No minions, our king is holding court. Hi from North Korea. Cool. How do you get internet? Let a dog jump in the water. Yeah, well, that's what he's doing. Let's catch fish and cook. I like that. I just ate some clams today. Careful, I bet that dog will sing. I don't think he'll sing. Thank you. I'm smoking joints. Hey, nothing wrong with that. So awesome, dog. You're so cute. Thank you. Thank you for not criticizing his weight and being a weightist. That's how Kirstie Alley died, guys. So you'll criticize her weight. Hashtag Scientology. Too bad you weren't in California covering the manual here. Yeah. There's only so many. If we're affordable enough, I try to stay in California. Though I like the Midwest and the East Coast and the eastern part of the country a lot more, quite frankly. There's a lot more places you could stop. A lot more giant lakes and stuff. They don't charge you to go on the lake, unlike in California. And it doesn't end. You know, that's the thing. California, LA is lush for a portion of it, and then you go an hour east and it's all desert, and the dog hates this. The dog is much happier. I mean, this is hot, but the dog's got good energy because he can take a dip in the lake. Not like there are any protesters in LA to cover that case. Word. Hi, Dodge. I think being high is a requirement to go on Boss Talks. Hey, Scientology Up North. Do subscribe to Scientology Up North. Doing great work in Denmark. Yeah, I think that is a prerequisite. Do you like buttered chicken? Yeah, I'm a big fan of Indian food, actually. Buttered chicken, samosas, lamb biryani, saag paneer, whole 9 yards. I shout out to my South Asian friends, because when I traveled Canada, they would hold it down with the late night, like, samosas. Some real shit. At 2 a.m., you could always get, like, some samosas, some biryani, have a good time. Side of beef. So the reason I love traveling so much, all the dining of each region is unique. Like I had clams, because they're actually clams. Oddly enough, I didn't realize this, that you could find clams and mussels on the Great Lakes and even major big lakes like this, like Oneida Lake. You could find clams, so it's a very fresh clams. And yesterday I was in Rome and had some great pastries and stuff. Had some good pizza. This is kind of where the good pizza region ends. I think it ends in Syracuse. It goes from Syracuse to the Atlantic Ocean, from Baltimore up to Canada. Is a good pizza. It's terrible they gave the benefit of the doubt. And I haven't researched the case. Anything interesting because of Manny O'Hara case. We got some music. Check out the scene. We got people barking. Bob was grumpy. Don't be grumpy, Bob. Got some blues going on. Hell yeah. Sky here. Where are you? We are in Sylvan Beach on Lake Oneida, New York. Central New York. Good vibe here. Hell yeah.
What the hell, what's he thinking about? I'm only just a messenger.
Hell yeah, this guy's good.
How am I gonna figure this out? I'm gonna raise my right hand. I'm gonna testify every day.
Gotta get my shit.
Every day.
Aye, aye.
I'm gonna raise up my right hand. Yeah. Testify every day. If I can't repeat these blues, yeah, I'm gonna waste my life away.
Oh, he's hanging out in the shade.
Oh yeah.
Want to come? No, that's blues. This is good music, yeah. Well, sure. We'll listen to some music for a second. Where are you trying to go? Hey. Songs blaze fully. I'll screenshot that. Thank you.
I'm gonna praise myself and search every time.
So I'm in there Friday. I don't know what you're talking about. Kurt Oneida. I thought you were in Wisconsin. Nah, but another place with a lot of lakes.
I'm gonna pray for my salvation. Oh Lord, every time I know. If I can shake these blues, oh Lord, I'm gonna pack my bags and go.
This is what I do all day, man. I just vibe around, pet the dog, listen to good ass music. He was singing Funny Tracy. Hello, Della. Hello, Zara. I saw him there on Friday. I don't know what you're talking about. Woo! good ass music.
Thank you.
Thank you, Denise. Nice to see you.
This song is called Some People. You know some people.
Some doggies. That's DOA. Some minions. Some minions. Cool. Zion said, due to disrespect in the live chat, you must end the live stream, and if you don't end the live stream, your account will be terminated. I don't think it will
They're
be.
gonna laugh about it. Some people gonna cry.
I've survived before. Thank you. Hey, Selfless, what up, man? How you doing? I don't know. Have you heard any good rumors? There's people talking shit about me, as always. Check Reddit, they'll talk shit about me. Bob Niesig. Bob, you should. What do you look like, Bob? Your account is under investigation. Honor. I've never been corn bombed. That's not me. That's crazy love is love on it. Focus needs to get back to Scientology. I agree. I agree, Amy. There's some other stuff that's fun to cover, though. So, I don't know. What happened at Boss Talks last night, guys, you know? How much? He's there. He's not for sale. Never will be. Never shall be.
Some people want to stand and shout it. Some people stay low. Some people want to say a song.
He likes grass a lot. Sleeping can't watch. I don't blame you, Amy. Oh, you're talking about the dog. No. You can sleep through anything. Wiggly wiggle. I'm gonna make him angry now. See that belly. He's joined the belly rubs. Tricks, what are we talking about? Oh, hey, Mrs. J, I'm honored to have you as a member. Guys, subscribe to Mrs. J. She's been on the ball with Aaron, the crazy shit that he did. The loser pedo conversation is diverging a million different ways, too. So I hope Mrs. J does another update about that. You know, I will say the one thing I agree with on Jenna and Aaron is we shouldn't have all this love for Shelley Miscavige. Dog is living his best life. He is. Oh, I saw Boss Tags last night. BTOA jumping on begging for attention as usual. Yeah, it's interesting. He actually has them on though.
Some people won't share. Some people
Tickle that belly. We're having a good time. I've not been getting notifications. I'm sorry to hear that, Tricky Trixie. Well, you're here now, so that's what counts. So this live is really about nothing. Woo! Sure, they got everything. Good name. Hey, come. Let's walk. I want to walk a bit. Can we do that? Come. Good boy. Take care. Now he's ready. Finally. Hey, from Bakersfield. Kern River, right? They did a good job with that river. Bakersfield is a nice little oasis to escape from LA. Crystal Palace, that's my shit right there. Is this Rome? No, we're away from Rome. We're now heading towards Syracuse. But we're on Oneida Lake. Thanks for saying that. Appreciate the attention. We're on Oneida Lake, just chilling. It's only a 45-minute trip from Rome to Syracuse, but I think we've been out for 2 hours just walking around. I've gone way out of the way. I've gone off the interstate to check this place out. And then we'll probably check out another lake that's about 20 minutes away. And then we'll finally get to Syracuse. And then we'll probably walk around for downtown. And then finally, once the sun goes down, we'll check. Hey. We'll check in the hotel. Upstate New York is pretty. It's very pretty. Yeah. Cool vibe here, too. I like it. You want to chase the shoot? Are you single? Yes. But your name is Yusef, so I don't think you're barking up the right tree. But maybe I am. But maybe you are. Could Yusef be a girl's name? Probably not. 5 died. Who died? What? I mean, any single girls on here. Oh. No, nobody attractive watches my stream. I'm kidding. No, the most attractive people are, if you're looking for the most attractive single women and the most attractive supporters that you can meet, and you can meet them in court, look up Lore of DOA. His people on his stream are youthful, they're vibrant, they're beautiful, and they're sane. So try to get a date with, again, look up Lore of DOA and try to get a date with, like, if you see anybody standing outside the courthouse, they could use some cheering up, so try to ask them on a date. Again, the fans of DOA, by far the most beautiful and the most youthful. Selfless very sad. Selfless, don't let him win. Take your sanity back. Huh? Who's fighting Selfless? Because I will fight them. Who's fighting Selfless? Scientology up north, hard for some of us to be around anymore, but we want to, says Selfless Self. After being burned to a cinder, and then everyone moves on, we've lost a bunch of good people that churn. I can't remember what GTSY stands for. There was a terrible crash in Pembroke, New York, says Amy. Yes, Amy says there's a terrible crash in Pembroke, New York. You know, I love Amy, but you're really like Debbie Downer. Remember that SNL person? Like, oh, I'm enjoying the lake in New York. Oh, I'm really enjoying Lake Oneida. We got some clams, listen to music. And then Amy be like, there was a terrible bus accident in Pembroke, New York last week. Wah, wah, wah. I'm kidding. I love you, Amy. I was referring to a rollover. Yes, I know. No, I know. It's big news. It's really sad. No, it's a really sad story. It was very close to where I'm saying. It still reminds me of Debbie Downer a little bit, though. But no, it is. It's that was a big story. I was like probably a half hour from where that happened. Did you stop dating that nice lady? No, we're still dating. Thank you for asking. Glad you found her nice. Selfless, who's attacking you? I assume it's selfish. You.
And Dan Weiss on the keys.
Happy for you, Dodge. Thank you, Jen. I appreciate it. We're going slowly. Marathon, not a sprint. Ain't that the truth? I wish the driver of that bus thought the same thing. That was fucked up. Yeah, don't hurt self. Definitely not. Probably go to the car soon, listen to some music. Dog is living his best life. Thank you. He's been kind of lazy lately. We walked around a lot today. You deserve to have a woman in your life. Thank you. You think I do? I appreciate it. I gotta be careful. I can't break their heart. I gotta be in the zone. Question is, if I deserve it or not, should I want? Does it work well for me? That's the big question of life. What works well for you? I always wonder, what if people just did this every day? Meandered around, covered interesting things, saw some new amazing natural beauty every day, eat some unique food. It's just, this is me getting existential, but is it an excuse to cope with the daily routine, your daily job, and staying in one place like a hamster wheel? If you date It's a lot more enjoyable. But if you take that out, I don't know. Does dating become an obligation? I type in my Carrie Bradshaw laptop. Miriam, why don't I go into certain streams anymore? Or has Brown Tea met dog? No, she's not a huge dog person, she said, which is okay. But, you know, there's that whole movie with Diane Lane, Must Love Dogs. Doggo's confused. He is. The dog would not want me to have anybody, but I will tell you, my dog gets very jealous. There's a woman. Whenever I'm around a woman, the moment I try to kiss her like a dog like tries to get in between us. He is a cockwalker. Although he's gotten me, he's also been a great wingman too. He's simultaneously a cockwalker and a wingman. Selfless said, I'm sorry, he has, and Denise says, Selfless, I'm sorry he has and continues to spread stories about you. You know, California has very strict cyberbullying laws. Okay, who's spreading stories about Selfless? That's new. It's dumbass. Cool. Is that a storm? It's supposed to rain today, but never has. It looks storm-like, though, doesn't it? DOA? Oh, DOA talking shit about... I thought, Selfless, I thought you were friends with... You know, I'm not going to judge anybody for being friends with anybody. I thought you and DOA were tight. Well, welcome to the rest of the world. Nice to have you here. We're all orphaned by DOA. It's a thing. Selfless Self says it's a thing that horrified me about this community right off the bat. Very little critical thinking, and it's a whole lot of torches and pitchforks because a popular creator says so. Yeah, ain't that the truth? Yeah, it's all too splintered. It's all too cult-like. It's all too precarious because we're trying to build up. I mean, that's why in some sense, I'm forced to expand. Because you cannot grow covering Scientology because you're going to lose a segment of an audience because you're not associated with one of 5 leaders. And it's like everybody, it's so splintered. It's not splintered 2 ways, it's splintered 5 or 6 ways. And before you could get progress and get continuous growth. And now the best that you could do is do stagnation. And I will, now the best that you can hope for is to stagnate. And I will say, I made it my obligation, I'll continue to make it my obligation to cover any trials involving Scientology and the protesters. But that's not what I get subscriber growth off of anymore. Whether it's pro-DOA or anti-DOA or pro-Aaron or anti-Aaron, none of that garners me subscribers anymore. The most successful have been the lives that were outside the courthouse and various things, and the lives about the mayoral election and the lives about the press. Like, the other topics have gotten me new subscribers. This kit, which used to, doesn't. Which is a nice template because it shows I can gain in subscribers on other topics. I've always wanted to do that. But, you know, I mean, I feel like we lost the voice of Selfless and with Pearl Snappy because it's, you know, if you're not going to grow and you have to walk in eggshells and half of what you are going to be attacked relentlessly for, it's just stressful, and it's, you know, I think, you know, Selfless and Pearl are above dealing with that, quite frankly. But I lament that, man. I think there's a lot of potential great creators that could have skyrocketed into really big numbers had we been a cohesive group and had there not been one person trying to attack another. And we all loved each other, man. It was once an orgy. It was once a beautiful group orgy. And then something changed. Don't do it. Flames. Bye. I almost added you as a moderator. He's been burning me, says Selfless. All summer. Diane Etix, I know her. Dianetics, haha. Did the same thing, but not as harsh. Right as I was moving to Portland, they both driven me the edge where I was not safe. Jesus, Selfless. I'm sorry I got that bad for you, man. Shit. Fuck. I'm sorry. And all you've done has been one of the most active protesters. I've also helped out Lara a lot. And I saw you play. You're a badass. Not my protesting style, but so what? Right. Very interesting people have an amazing story. They do have an amazing story. You're so dumb and a grifter, Roxy calls me. Well, then give me money. Guys, I've gotten 0 super chats. Roxy called me a grifter. Prove her right. The worst is to be called a grifter but not actually make any money. So if any of you want to send a super chat, that'd be very kind. Or else I'll stab myself. I'll harm myself. Selfless in the big picture, he is nothing. I think he is something. I think he is pretty active. Caused a lot of shit at various protests. Was very active in Austin. Was very active in the Ideal Org opening. Uh, so active they tried to silence him. So, objectively speaking, that's not accurate. Bitch. Selvis, don't give them power in your head. Word. Diane, she was sent by Aaron. She trolled me too. I'm still meaning to meet up with Diane. But once I'm in Arizona, I will. Winter summer's free. I'm gonna stop. Denise, thank you for your amazing gritty skills. Right? That's so sweet, Denise. Thank you, Denise. I'm so in love with you, Denise. So why did they start burning you, Selfless? When did that happen? Who started what? Tell me. Write me an essay. Write me a 600-word essay, please, and I will publish it. He's very kind. Selvis, don't give them power in your head. Ain't that the truth? Dark side, moi. Aren't we all on the dark side? Amy, same, says Scientology up north. If you decide to ignore the noise, it gets easier in time. This is true. Well, it all becomes white noise, right? It all becomes part and parcel. It becomes expected, and you shrug it off. And if someone defamed you, you should make it a legal matter. That's the big question about this. Do you let it just play out in the internet world, or do you take outside action? I would never take outside action, but other people have a right to. Fortunately, Jen DeLeon does. I know what it's like to be attacked in the chats. That's true. Selfless says to Scientology up north, it's things that horrified me about this community right off the bat. Very little critical thinking, a whole lot of torches and pitchforks because a popular creator says so. Yeah, and that's the thing, man. I've never issued directives. I never said just like this person or have beef with that person. Except Ruski's in the boredom on Reddit, who literally speaks. Other than that, like, I've never issued, I'm kidding, don't do anything. But I've never issued directives. I've never, don't take it outside. Keep it inside. Selvis, don't get the power. Word. Smells like weed in here. Awesome. He's been burning me all summer. Oh, yeah. No, but does anybody really watch Diane Edicts? Doesn't she have like 1,000 subscribers? I swam in every lake in upstate New York, says Mina. Well, can you guess this one, Mina? It's pretty, very pretty. See, all the people criticizing that the dog shouldn't drink the water. This dude, this commenter, Mina the manatee, might have swam with manatees too, but has swam in every upstate lake. Dodge and Jen to come to the next Charlie and Al show. I don't know what that is. I don't want Marissa. What? Who said you did? For some laugh. For who? Why do I feel like I'm missing half these messages? Why me, buddy? Why who? Budding? Huh? What's Bunny do? Selvis, don't get the power. Yeah. Oh dear. Do you have a wrench there too, buddy? I didn't give anybody a wrench. Who's Charlie? Charlie is a good... Sorry, Charlie. Charlie Brown? It's only Charlie I know. You guys confuse me, but I'm being gang stalked. I'm schizophrenia. I'm being gang stalked by shrimp. I don't like the way they troll Kenny, Bunny. Fair, thanks though. Well, Kenny's brought a lot of it onto himself, but Lord knows I already got blowback for my opinions on the man. Where are you from? What country? I am from Sierra Leone. I'm in Sierra Leone. It's funny sometimes. I'm kidding. I'm from I'm in the United States of America. It's a crumbling empire in the West. Selfless selves to try to find a reason to be around, but Dodge is right about the scene. Word becoming so fucked up that me and Pearl don't believe that engaging here is worth it. I'll talk to you offline, Dodge, if you'd like. I'd love that, Selfless. It'd be good to catch up. Call me anytime. Yeah, man, it's a bummer. And it's just a lot of potentially good, pure-hearted creators that really didn't get involved in shit, but Selfless is a do drum along. Those are fun. I don't know what that means. Jen, they are probably fake accounts too.
This couple right here I love so much.
Didn't know they went into KK. What's KK? What are you talking about?
I'll let you
Yeah, I'm glad to be branching out. That's the scariest part is can I have the consistent views? Because I've had the consistent views in the live, but not in the pre-records. Can I have the consistent views in the pre-records for other topics? And so far it's been low. But the lives have gained me new subscribers. So I hope, because yeah, you know, it's so divisive and fractured. I mean, a lot of this stuff is, if you get very in the weeds with it, right? And that's the thing, if you're known as a scribe of one topic, if you're known as an advocate of one topic, you're going to have friction with other people involved in the topic, because people will always be stepping over each other for content. You know, Riff's great content, right? And even Boss Talks, I couldn't follow it, but Boss Talks is talking about Breonna Taylor and then DOA. I was so high when he was explaining it to me. But anyway, DOA was involved in that Breonna Taylor pundit world, and Boss Talks was talking about Breonna Taylor, and DOA went after creator or somebody in Breonna Taylor and that person. So anyway, this is just to say that in every topic, people lose support, and it's hard to create a niche. You know, that's why Aaron's very lucky, although Aaron is stagnated as well. Aaron is there early. So the nice part about doing a bunch of different trials is you're never in the weeds on one specific topic. Because when you're in the weeds on one specific topic, it becomes more about just your protesting or your thoughts about something. It becomes the defects of your personality or the pressure to challenge another personality and point out their defects. You know, human beings tend to reflexively and subconsciously create competition for themselves, even in YouTube, which is an industry that doesn't require competition, yet still it exists, and still, just like lemmings, humans naturally form that. They are all on TikTok now because YouTube is done. Yeah, I don't know. Does anybody know how much money you make off TikTok? Hey, Kim, nice to have you. Interest in Scientology, anti-Scientology. I don't know how much you missed. Buffering. Dodge is one of the few who doesn't have me on a block list. Yeah. Well, I don't know how much you missed of my genius scribes. Sorry. Dodge, do you know when Luigi's trial will start? Yeah, you know, I'm going to go to a hearing of his in September, and then he has a hearing in October. They might actually set a trial date. My assumption is the trial would be March. I want to cover the Blake Lively thing. Not that that has any real significance to anything. But it's that, you know, because I like different topics. Like, Blake Lively will be like almost like trash TV. It'll be like watching like E! Online or Andy Cohen, but in trial form. Which I like some of that gossipy stuff. Does anybody know? I haven't heard that. Does anybody know of the civil case against Masterson Scientology is set for 9/22/25? If you're talking about the tampering witnesses and stuff, I think there's still more hearings. But I don't know if anybody wants to clarify what's happening on September 22nd. Please do. What a cute dog. Thank you. Hey, Manzi. Nice to have you. I'm with Selfless. DOA really made me feel terrible, but not anymore. Good. Yeah, I don't know why anybody ever takes any of it to heart, though. I understand why you do, because it's pretty upsetting. You get used to that. I got so used to it. Maybe that's my fault, but whatever. You know, people insult me for he is. People do, though, Dodge. Word. Well, he tried contacting my stalker for me. That's really, I missed it. What do you say about the anti-Scientology movement being dead? What I said, oh, fun. Roller coaster. What I said was, it's waning and it's diminishing. It's all dependent on specific events, right? And that's why Aaron is stagnated. That's a big part of my YouTube stuff, is striking while the iron is hot and finding the next significant event to cover. And the reason I do court is because you can predict it somewhat. There won't be a level of interest that we had 2 years ago unless something goes forward with Gavin Potter or Masterson civil suit happens, which may or may not happen. or future Miscavige faces justice. So there will be ebbs and flows, and the flow will last for 6 to 7 months. That's how Aaron got. I mean, Aaron got probably 60% of his subscribers from the Masterson trial, and he probably got a subsequent 20% of his subscribers from the previous 6 months from his indictment till the actual beginning of the trial, all the continuances, everything like that. So, plus you're fascinated in the psychology of this. I am. So, you know, there will be a big moment where trial coverage will be important, where there'll be another big event. They did very good in Denmark protesting event. They did a good job. Alex Barnes-Ross does a good job. There will be things. There will be org openings, but it's a lull. And there's hot season and there's off season. And right now we're in the off season. And when you're in the off season, you got time to catch your breath and do other things. When we're in the on season, I'll be here. If the Scavenge ever gets indicted, I'll be in Los Angeles. You know, or Florida. I'm either in Los Angeles or Florida. And listen, if Miscavige gets indicted, I'm there for every fucking hearing, and I will be in Florida. They're dangerous. Don't want to see Scientology win, though. They're not winning. I mean, that's the thing, is they've been diminished so significantly, they don't even body route anymore. They don't even really go out and try to recruit people. And that's speaking positively about the effects that Streets has had, that even DOA to some extent at some point had. And that's the tough part too, is mission accomplished. You don't want the mission to be too accomplished because they know you don't have any more content to farm. Some people think that's why Aaron wants I disagree with this, but there's conspiracy that Aaron wants Scientology to never die, so he'll always have content. But dodge me winning in court. Oh yeah, I don't want to see them winning either. I don't want to see them win against DOA. I don't want to see them win against anybody. DOA will hands them a win. And he's an ineffective representative, and a tragic one at that. Aaron convinced a majority of protesters to join the cash grab gravy train. That he did, says peer reviewed. Remember Aaron's video about making thousands/MO protesting? Yeah. He was the one that said we should all do this. All of you should get involved. You're guaranteed to make money. If you protest off TikTok, you should make money. Hey, these people are going through unjust charges. Let's raise money for them. Good. All of a sudden, Henry deserves everything he has coming to him. Danny deserves everything he has coming to him. All of a sudden, the narrative changes, and it changes fairly quickly, depending on whose side you're on. And then he has the contempt, saying this is just a gravy train, when he informed us all of the gravy to begin with. I see about Hogan. Well, that's going to be interesting, the death of Hulk Hogan. I mean, if there's some Scientology shit involved, there might be. I've seen that about Hogan, yeah. Mandy, don't watch them. Mina has been doing satire videos, one of my close associates. I'm sorry, Margaret, for several years. Never watched any of your videos. Thank you for the support, y'all, says Minty. You've been very brave. I mean, your video about Louis Repetto is very powerful and emotional, and struck home why this guy is a very dangerous predator. And the people that you've been trying to protect, Mandy, and the trauma that you've gone through, your own trauma and your protection of others, your service to others. But I'm ready to fight if I need to. You've been fighting, Mandy. Fuck his troll BS. Well, about other stuff you've been fighting, but you fight DOA too? Fuck yeah. Funniest thing, though, is he hates Bang, so he makes fun of the way I look. What DOA is? Well, you're a lot better looking than DOA. Josh, please start covering the conservative deflectors. I don't know what that means. If you want to elaborate, are you talking about the January 6 people? Or the false electors? Ignore the ultimate antidote word. Bob is out protesting? I didn't know Bob is a real... I thought Bob was a bot. I called him Bob Bot. Bob Cox Bot. I didn't know Bob had emotions. Cool. Welcome to life, Bob. Great, glad to have you. Mandy and Selfless, you have all my empathy, says Miriam, Scientology up north. I was writing the risk before starting my channel. This is not unique to this movement. I just do not want to feel the fire. I feel you. Yeah, the dude knows where I live, says Mandy, and could come out of the wood. That's scary. I hate that. DOA's made my... Yeah, that's scary to bring up stuff like that. It's like, that is very illegal. Free Palestine. Hey, I agree. You and me both. No, Tucker Carlson, Nick Fuentes. Oh, well, yeah. I mean, listen, I'll cover Candace Owens in that insane lawsuit against Brigitte Macron for saying that she's a man. Who cares if she's a man or not anyway? Why is that anybody's business? But I don't think she is a man. Not that it matters. But that'll go to... You'd like Delaware. It's affordable. It's very affordable. Has some lakes and shit. You'd like Delaware, I bet. I think you'd have fun in Delaware. Yeah, I know dozens of people have been the subject of surveillance and humiliation by Mino Taylor, David B., Shelby, Bex, all of them, not related to Scientology. Yeah. Everybody's being surveilled all the time. That lawsuit is going to be insane. What do you think the details are going to be like? What do you think the discovery is going to be like? They'll be like, Candace Owens' attorney will be like, yes, we have exhibit here, exhibit B. We have a bulge in the groinal region of Madame Macron's dress. As you can see, that bulge is just simply not a bunch up, nor is it a wrinkle, but it is a tangible bulge. And then Brigitte Macron will be like, well, hey, stop, sorry. Brigitte Macron will be like, well, I have a water bottle. I have a pocket in my dress and there's a water bottle. And then Candace Owens can be like, that water bottle had veins on it. And then Brigitte Macron's can be like, well, on the cap of the water bottle, there are these little slits that might appear as veins. So there's going to be long conversations about bulges. Owens is really crazy bandwagonist. Yeah, this whole shit is wild. She just wants to get attention. She just wants to be back in the news. I would sue her if I were Brigitte. Why not? Screw it. So ridiculous. She has 2 to 3 children. Yeah, all right. That'll be hilarious. And that's the fun thing. I'll cover like trials that conservatives are following and trials that liberals are following. It's just kind of nasty, even for so. It doesn't matter. That's why right. It doesn't matter at all. Who cares? But the fact that Candace has made that such a crazy thing, may as well sue her. But yeah, why anybody care? Reference Brigitte Macron. Yeah, all right, live and let live. Yeah, I agree with that. That's why it's going to be a ridiculous conversation. The most inconsequential lawsuit ever, I'll say that. I love Betty Bangs. I don't know who that is, but cool. Maybe we'll hop in the car soon. We can listen to some oldies music. I got the lake house. Bestie Paige Bangs Dodge. I don't know who Paige Bangs is. Are you talking about Betty Page? I don't know who Paige Bangs is, though. I have many bangs. Oh, cool. Oh, yeah. No, I know you have bangs. I don't know any of you talking. What? Let's talk about MAGA cult deflectors. Ah, I see. That makes sense. Uh-oh, I can't read this chat. Hold on. Scientology up north. It seems... Selfless Self to Scientology up north says... It seems in life, if you lose everything maybe multiple times, it's holding on that really hurts, but also gives life shape, pressure, and color. One takeaway from Buddhism. Wow. This is why we need Christianity back in the schools. God damn. This is why we need to ban books. I mean, talk about this migrant named Buddha. Talk about Buddha trying to sneak into my country. God damn. DOA is also transphobic. Yes, Reddit calls me transphobic. The real transphobic one is DOA, somewhat. The DOA had things about pride flags and stuff, so I don't know how really anti-trans he is. But I've heard him make anti-trans comments. I like that LVC called him a trans. Bangers in Melbourne. What movie did I see that was set in Melbourne? In Her Skin. Do you know, Margaret, what I'm talking about? There's a whole movie. I was like, how do they shot this entire movie in Melbourne? I was kind of shocked by it. In Her Skin, I think it was. It's an interesting movie. Yo, there's a fat ass. He is very fat. That's true. And he's now pissing on people's sandcastles. He just pissed all over that person's sandcastle. How dare you? How dare you? He is a fat ass dog, it's true. But he's enjoying life too much. It's a problem. He walks a lot, though. Very clear water. Yeah, very pretty. DOA is now telling its minions to harass a 12-year-old who snuck into Scientology. Oh, yeah, that kid. He seemed cool. Why is DOA encouraging people to harass that kid? Yeah, he did a little video and Laura left a nice comment. I say go forth, do your thing. That kid's very dicey. That kid's not like 17. That kid's super young. Not that, DOA is encouraging anything salacious, but even encouraging unkind comments towards somebody that young is like a big no-no. That's interesting. Poor kid. That's mean. A nice kid tries to follow in the footsteps, and all of a sudden he's getting verbally pummeled by this gorilla. Ugh. Well, hopefully he just realizes the guy is an idiot. See, this is a prime example of discouraging potential people in the movement that could really assist and be beneficial. Oh, and Don't Bring It Down is a good song with Electric Light Orchestra. Who wants to scare him? That's sad. Why? That's the thing. Like, DOA picks fights. I could guarantee you that kid didn't even know who DOA was. DOA thinks everybody knows him and is paying attention to him. I could guarantee you that kid did not know who DOA was. Now all of a sudden, you got Steven Seagal attacking you. Declaration of Independence and Constitution be placed in classrooms, not the Ten Commandments. Word. He's telling them, oh, Giselle said DOA is telling them to comment that he's going to go to jail because of recording. Well, he's not, but Jesus. That's disgusting. To have a kid be fearful they'll go to jail. You may as well say you're like one step away from ZDT. It's just gross. You don't have to give your @, huh? I'm having a hard time finding you on YouTube. Okay, do or don't give your @. Here is the site of the Erie Canal. This is the site of the Erie Canal. The Erie Canal went right through here. Erie Canal. Scientology up north says, selfless, you ought to make a decision if you wish to continue and rise above the noise or focus on something else. Word, whatever you do, I wish you and Pearl the best. I do too. I think you guys should stay. Because now, look, let us all look at the tangible subscriber loss that an oppositional comment from DOA truly brings us. I'm going to get a slush puppy. And the tangible subscriber loss per attack is about, at least for me, is about 10 to 15. Hey, I want to get a slushie. Hey, hold on. Only you dodge someone that agrees with my crazy word. What are we talking about? I don't remember. Hey! Good boy. Hey, I gotta get something. Sorry. He's friendly.
Oh, you're good.
I appreciate it.
I'm impressed.
Thank you. Very well behaved. So he's friendly. Hi. Oh, you got two of them. Cool. Good boy. It's all right.
You could be really thinking about Leo because he could kill them.
Yeah. All right, guys, let's go get in the car before we get rained on.
You're so small. He just doesn't really react. It's like, yeah, whatever. You're tiny. Thank you for your patience. Separation sure to say word. Still have that.
Hi, so the banana cream was really small. I didn't want to put it in the food. Oh, that's okay. You want me to put it
Or are you trying to intimidate? Don't intimidate.
Yeah.
It's not yours. Want some of your ice cream? It's not yours. Sorry. That's funny. Scientology. No, he did not. Like, but he knows what a dog looks like.
Sitting here.
Very well behaved, so he knows he's going to get something. What cute. That was an interesting looking Chihuahua, wasn't it? Thank you, chat, for mentioning the Chihuahua. Didn't have a lot of fur, but oh well. What can you do? They have fountain sodas here or no? Should I get a full sundae, guys, or should I just get a slushie? I think I'll just get a slushie. Tell me. Damn, how he treats his friends. Can you imagine how he treats his enemies? Dog, he looks like the dog out of Rick and Morty. You know, I haven't seen that show. Everybody's saying I should see it. I saw it once. I didn't love it, but it has a big cult following. Nothing else. Slushy, lime, or blue raz. I can get cherry. But all right, we got votes for the slushy. I might just call it a day here, though, guys. I don't know. Only so long you could wait. Yeah. Well, chill. What's up? What up?
Say hi.
You say hi.
Is she?
Hey. It's all right.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. They get like right up in his face. He does a little growl, but
No.
you're good. You can say hi again. You gotta be nicer. That's not nice. Don't growl at other dogs. It's not cool. He has failure to launch syndrome. Word. All right, guys. This is. Open her here? No. This is a big question.
This one, please. Better in a cup. I recommend cold on top. Yeah, it's really a softer texture. Excuse me. So the mango, I would recommend getting it in a dish because it's more.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
Oh, it's really good.
Yeah. It's hard to build it.
Thanks for the shout out. You're welcome.
Yeah. That's more ice.
All
Yeah.
right, guys. Put a one in.
Different. I'm gonna move that.
All right, I'm gonna give up soon, guys.
Sorry.
Can I order with one of you guys? You all right? Ooh. There are a bunch of them in there. Be careful. Yeesh.
Sure, you can come over here. I'm gonna get you.
Cool. All right. Thank you. If I could get a medium cherry slushie, that's what I want. You all right?
I freaking hate bees.
Do you want me to try to run and get some Neosporin for you or anything? Like, is that bad? That's good. Shit, though. Yeah, I saw like 5 of them in there.
Should be 381.
Cool. That's hardcore.
Here's that for you.
Thank you. Stop your crying. Who's crying? That took a long time to get that slushie. People here fighting in chat like a local group of grannies in a circle just watch this stream. There's not much to watch. I was just ordering a slushie. So it's not very stimulating, so you can talk amongst yourself. Hey, you just gotta wait. I gotta get a slushie. Give me a minute. Oh, there it is. Thank you. Appreciate it. You too. Very hard. You can pet him. Thanks for saying hi. He likes to make the rounds. Very quick. And about to rain. Luckily, we're a block away from the car. God, that took a damn long time to get a fucking slushie. That's a New Yorker, like a Manhattanites, like agitation that I don't outwardly show because I know it's my problem, not theirs. But like as a Manhattanite, like I'm agitated that it takes that long for a fucking slushie. Like, there are 2 people working there. This could have been done in 3 minutes. Instead of how long are we waiting together? Like 10 minutes for this shit? And slushie sucks too. It's not even consistent. I almost dropped it. Oh Lord, now it's really raining. Go into this shit temporary car. On to Syracuse. I had to go pee real quick. Okay, guys. I had to find a bush. And I'll listen to some music. Do you wipe your ass after pooping? Because I don't. That's cool. You don't always have to. You know, it depends how serious it is. Have you heard it depends? They're on sale. $19.99. I get a commission. Just type in Dodge at depends.com. Pardon me, you guys are gonna have to look at this wall while you urinate. Okay, you got that out of the way. Yeah, I don't know, man. What are any of y'all talking about? Shit, key. Hopefully I left it inside. Well, I let you in. What'd I do with my key? I have an extra at least. Well, shit me. Oh, here it is. Okay. We're all right. Here's my car, Alonzo. Look at it, Alonzo. This is for Alonzo. I still love you, Alonzo. Oh, shit. Oh, some hardcore shit. Slushy, lime, or blue raz. Sorry, I got cherry. Lo siento. Lo siento. Hi, says Zenak. Hi, Zenak. Rishi Sunak. Prime Minister. All right, guys, don't leave. We're going to figure out where to go. Give me 2 minutes.
They'll go to sleep. The boys go to sleep. Tack is home, and I'll be like, I gotta go take my medicine. And I walk a block over to a church.
Lo no te preocupes, Dodge. Oh, gracias.
No, I don't go inside.
Hold on, guys.
This is where we should have been.
I was listening to Conan O'Brien. Conan O'Brien's a whole fucking radio station. All right. Please don't tell him. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. Someone needs to take his Annie. That would help. DOA is a scam artist. A lot of people feel that way. Give me a moment, guys. Love how well trained your dogs are. Thank you. My boss have been running all over. I got lucky. I appreciate that. Give me a moment, guys. Give me 2 minutes. Got to figure out where to go. All right, guys. We're going from one beach to another. One lake to another lake. We're going to Green Lake. Love me some Conan. Conan's great shit, isn't he? We'll listen to music since we have company. Gust. Be safe in this weather. I'll try. If I die, give me a super chat. I think the worst of both worlds. Let's listen to NPR and then Judge Jeanine Pirro. Let's listen to Judge Jeanine Pirro scream at us. Hope she's on. Faulkner. She doesn't scream loud enough. Free Palestine, I agree. Do you like that dragon? I don't know what the fuck you're talking. Dragon game? What are the kids playing now? They're playing Dungeons and Dragons and gizmos and gadgets. Dragging these nuts in your chin. Gotta love it. Free Nelson Mandela. I think somebody beat you to the punch in that one, pal. Oh, where'd my cigarettes go? Uh-oh. Are they here? I believe they are. Oh, here they are. I left my soda right here. Whoops. There's somebody in the trunk? No, not that I know of. But if you pay me enough, there could be. Whoa, it really is raining. Whew. Okay. We're okay. Raining, where are you? Yeah, badly. Seriously. Hardcorely. We are in Oneida, New York. We're near Syracuse. Let that person out of your trunk. Give me a super chat, I might. Oh shit, it's really raining. Whoa. I still had a whole cigarette because boy is it soaking out there. I remember this song. Here we come with me. World out. This song's so stupid. We can see, take my hand, close your eyes. You're right here, I'm a rocketeer. Let's fly. Up out of here, up and go. Fly. Up here we go. Stop, nobody knows. Yeah, we don't need roads. Stop, nobody knows. I'm gonna do when you want it. Get back with your name on it. Can't believe I remember all these lyrics. The atmosphere. Let's get me out of here. You're feeling scared. Up out of here. Here we go. Oh shit, I can't even see. We should see, take my hand, close your eyes. You right here, I'm a rocketeer. Let's fly. Up here we go. Up here we go. Shit. I can't see anything. Like a G6. Yeah, I can't see shit. Feeling priceless. Okay, this is better. Super Mario. Here we go. There's a world out there that we should see. Take my hand, close your eyes. You right here, I'm a rocketeer. Let's fly.
But I ain't never seen a face like yours. You make me feel like I can touch the class. You want the moon.
All right, guys, I gotta sign off. I need concentration for this. Love you all.
You got to stop by the